All right, everyone, buckle up. Today, we're diving deep into leadership, talking about how to chart a course for success.
Love it.
And to guide us on this little journey, we've got Mike Stromsoe's wisdom to draw on.
Always a good source. He's got some insightful stuff to say.
He really does. I was particularly struck by his thoughts on planning and organization. He's not just talking about like day-to-day management, it's bigger than that. He's talking about leadership as setting a course. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, you've got to have a destination in mind. Think about a ship, right? Just drifting along at the mercy of the wind and currents.
Hopeless.
Exactly. Stromsoe nails it when he says that without a clear plan, you're not really leading. You're just reacting to whatever comes at you.
And that just creates chaos for everyone, right?
Totally.
Which is where I think his first two steps are so crucial. Dedicate time to planning and be brutally honest about where you're starting from. We often want to just skip ahead to the action, but that self-reflection is so important.
It's foundational. You can't build a house on shaky ground, right?
No way.
Stromsoe talks about self-awareness, really taking stock of where you and your team are at. Strengths, weaknesses, the whole 9 yards. He actually advocates for a SWOT analysis, which, have you ever done one of those?
Oh, yeah. They can be incredibly eye-opening.
Totally. Identifying your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's like taking inventory before you go grocery shopping, so you don't end up with 5 boxes of cereal and no milk,
The worst. Or forgetting the ice cream, the most important part.
Right, exactly.
And speaking of taking stock, Stromsoe's point about really understanding your team's needs, that resonated with me.
Oh, for sure.
He talks about asking the right questions, and then this is the hard part.
Yeah.
Shutting up and listening to the answers. Any stories from your own leadership journey where you maybe learned that one the hard way?
Oh, gosh. Too many to count. But there was this one project where I was so convinced I knew what the team needed. I just barreled ahead, full steam.
We've all been there.
Turned out I was totally off base. It was a big lesson in humility and remembering that, everyone on the team brings a different perspective, and that's valuable.
So true. Humility and listening, key takeaways there. But, okay, now on to the part that really blew my mind. Stromsoe's idea of convicting goals. It sounds so much more powerful, I guess, than just, setting regular goals. What makes them different?
It's all about motivation. Think of it this way. A regular goal might be increase sales by 15%, which, yeah, that's measurable, it's specific, but does it really light a fire under you?
Not really, no.
Right. Now, a convicting goal, that digs a little deeper. So instead of just increase sales, it might be help 15% more families achieve financial security by connecting them with the resources and support our company offers.
Wow, yeah. It's the same end goal, but with a much deeper meaning.
Exactly. It taps into your values, your purpose. It becomes more than just a target. It becomes something you're driven to achieve.
I love that. Convicting goals. I'm writing that down. And the best part is, Stromsoe doesn't just leave us hanging with this concept. He actually gives us a roadmap. He talks about the importance of clear communication, making sure everyone's on the same page, anticipating potential obstacles. He even talks about budgeting.
It's all connected.
It really is. Like all these different pieces working together to chart a course towards success.
And it makes it much more achievable, having that roadmap to follow.
Absolutely. Although I think a lot of people, myself included sometimes, forget that part about anticipating obstacles. We get so caught up in the positive, envisioning the goal that we forget to plan for potential roadblocks.
It's so important. It's like, yeah, hope for sunny skies, but pack an umbrella just in case.
Right. Always be prepared. And that brings us really to Stromsoe's final point, which might be the most powerful of all, expectation. What are your thoughts on that?
It's everything. You can have the most meticulously crafted plan, the most talented team, but if you don't genuinely believe that you can achieve the goal, if you don't expect success, it's going to be that much harder to get there. Belief is a powerful force.
It fuels the whole journey, doesn't it?
It does. It's the wind in your sails pushing you towards that horizon. And even when you hit rough waters, that belief, that expectation of success, that's what helps you weather the storm and come out stronger on the other side.
I love that visual. So powerful.
It's all about aligning your actions with your expectations. Because ultimately what you expect of yourself and your team is often what you'll achieve.
So, to our listeners out there charting their own courses, what would be your one piece of advice when it comes to expectation and leadership?
Don't just set the bar. Expect to soar over it. Believe in yourself, believe in your team, and never underestimate the power of expecting greatness.
Such a powerful note to end on. This has been an incredible deep dive, and I hope everyone listening feels as inspired as I do to start charting their own courses for success.
Me too.
And remember, as Stromsoe reminds us, leadership isn't about smooth sailing. It's about navigating the journey with intention, with conviction, and with the unwavering expectation of reaching your destination. Until next time.
See them?